Hey everyone, so new trailer for Matt Reeves, the Batman opened, just dropped recently, and I wanted to share my thoughts about it. I'm a pretty big Batman fan, at least of the Batman films, and I've been pretty excited for the movie, and after this new trailer I'm even more hyped for it. It pretty much delivered on all levels of what I want to see in a Batman movie. I really like where Matt Reeves seems to be taking the character and just the general style, the gritty, dark style and vibe of the movie. Very reminiscent, of course, of the Nolan Dark Knight trilogy. You can see it's following in that footsteps, in Nolan's footsteps, more grounded, gritty take on the character, which I love as well. But I feel like Matt Reeves is doing his own thing with it. He's taking it in a different direction. He's bringing in elements of the horror genre and thriller into it. Comparisons have been made between this Batman and like Seven, David Fincher's Seven, and I rewatched some scenes from that movie recently, and you can definitely see the influence there, the style, so I really like that. It makes me wonder what this film is going to be rated. Likely PG-13, just as the Dark Knight was, but I think they're probably gonna cross the line as much as they can in this new Batman, and I think they're gonna make it pretty disturbing and unsettling. And the Riddler, just in his appearance, is made to look like a serial killer or made to be a serial killer. Gotham really felt like it's going to come alive as a character in the movie in a way that for me, when I watch Nolan's films, even though I love those, the city itself never left much of an imprint on me. Not in the same way like Burton's films did. I felt like the Burton films really made Gotham into its own character. You remember it's, those looming Gothic buildings that almost have a life of their own. I didn't really feel that in Nolan's movies. And the city itself, Gotham, is so integral to the Batman character that I feel like to get Batman right, you also have to get Gotham right. Okay, so back to the atmosphere of the film. I love the opening shot of the Riddler at the cafe. I love the gloom and the haze and the neon lighting. It looked like a scene right out of Blade Runner or a dystopian like sci-fi film. Or Edward Hopper's painting the Nighthawks, if you know that. Like the Nighthawks, by the way, was also an influence on Blade Runner's aesthetic and style. And I'd be curious to know if Hopper's painting was an influence on that particular shot of the Riddler. I love that. And again, back to Gotham, like they're really bringing out its kind of dystopian, gloomy, dystopian, even like the heavy rain throughout the trailer. It's like, environmentally chaotic, I love that. I'm very excited to see how they do Gotham. Also, with Batman, I mean, we know his backstory, his traumatic past, and it's been done over and over again. Looking at Pattinson and seeing how kind of mentally unstable he appears in this trailer, even on the verge of madness in certain scenes. I mean, there's untapped potential there in the Batman character. Again, back to Nolan's films. I feel that Christian Bale's Batman really made that character a little more internally conflicted, particularly morally conflicted than we have ever seen. And you really felt how his brand of vigilante justice, skirted the lines between right and wrong and reason and madness. And from what I've seen of Robert Pattinson's Batman. Looks like he's gonna, amp that up and make the character even maybe more crazed. I'm also curious to see how he does Bruce Wayne here. We didn't see a lot of his Bruce Wayne featured in this trailer, or even really in the first trailer. But in the shots we do see of him, he still looks pretty crazed. So I'm wondering if he'll, in some way differentiate the two characters, Batman from Bruce Wayne, or that was another criticism I had of the Nolan films. As much as I thought Christian Bale's version of Batman was really unique and different, I felt like he didn't really differentiate Bruce Wayne from Batman. Another thing I'm intrigued to see is Batman's relationship with the villains of the movie. The Riddler, who, like I said before, they're making into like a serial killer masked figure. Catwoman, the Penguin. Batman and his villains always come in pairs, Batman through his villains. So I'm very excited to see what they're going to do there. Also another thing that I was a bit ambivalent about at first, it was the bat suit, but it's really working for me. I really love how they've made it look tactical, efficient, yet preserved its edginess, theatrical edginess, and supernatural vibe. And also, it's reminiscent for me the cowl of Adam West's Batman. So there's a nice like kind of vintage quality to Batman's look here, and I like how it looks like he may have created this suit himself, like this assembled it together out of different pieces. Same with the bat signal, which is kind of broken in parts, and I'm really loving what I'm seeing here. Like things are, the messiness, like things are not pristine like they are in like Zack Snyder's Batman. Like the technology there, the Batsuit, everything is like pristine looking and high tech, and things are high tech here, but there's they're grimy and grungy and messy. The technology, even the Batmobile, has a grimy and messiness to it, and so I like how the world feels lived in. It feels like a lived-in world, like feels like a world that has a history behind it, like that's in a dystopian phase of its history, and things are falling into chaos, moral disorder. So people are going crazy. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the new Batman trailer. Let me know what you think. Did you like the trailer? Do you like this version of Batman? What do you think of Pattinson? Is he working for you? Of course, I have to withhold my judgment until I see the full film, but I'm definitely going to see this on the biggest screen possible with the best sound quality. I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, click on another one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.